What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at Dazzle. She finally returned to the item shop. She is a rare outfit. She is part of the hyper set. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So Dazzle. So last time Dazzle was in the item shop was October 23rd, 2019. It's been almost 700 days since she was actually released in the item shop, and for good reason. The skin itself was introduced in Season 2, now it is 1200 V-Bucks, and nowadays it's not even worth it. The skin itself does have a unique color palette of orange, since we really don't have a lot of orange skins in the game, so she has that going for her. Now since she was introduced during Season 2 when there was no backlinks, she sadly enough doesn't come with a backlink. Now, what Fortnite could do is actually give her selectable styles or even a backlink, since we have seen them introduce that in the game. Instead of giving selectable styles to newer skins, they should just focus on the older ones and make them worth your V-Bucks. So how does Dazzle hold up in 2021? Not so great. The skin itself does have Ramirez as the character model they are using. They is a little bit overpriced. The color scheme, is decent enough. The sweatband she does have on her head is very cool. But in the end of the day, is that price tag. The price tag is gonna hurt it, since ever since we have turned into a new chapter in Fortnite, the skin themselves, whenever they are rare, they just have so much to offer now. So what's my final rating for Dazzle? I'm gonna have to give Dazzle a 5 out of 10. I know guys, I'm being a little bit picky since she was an older skin, but still, I just have to see it from like a person who's gonna buy the outfit. The skin itself is a little bit overpriced, no backlink, no selectable styles. It's one of those skins that what you pay is what you get kind of outfit, and Dazzle doesn't dazzle me. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. Now for our first combination with Dazzle, we're going to be pairing her up with the Birthstone backplate. Now for the Birthstone backplate, we're going to be going with the Topaz edit style, since it does make the gem itself all orange. Now the orange design from the Topaz color scheme just matches perfectly with the orange from the outfit. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Copycat sword. Now the Copycat sword, mainly the handle itself is orange, so it matches really well. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Saplight. Now the Saplight itself is just fireflies leaving the body, but it does have like this golden texture to it that looks very clean. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Forerunner. Now the Forerunner glider itself is one of the best orange gliders we do have in the game. Even though the glider itself is a little bit darker than the orange that she is wearing, it still matches really well. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the burn mark. Now the burn mark wrap itself does have this very cool reddish orange color scheme that just merges really well with the Dazzle skin. Then for our next combination with Dazzle, we're going to be pairing her up with the Galactic Pack. Now the Galactic Pack, we're going to be going with the Sunburn Galactic Pack edit styles, since it does have orange. Now this backlink was introduced during last season, so if you were playing last season, it's gonna look very good with Dazzle. Then for the harvesting tool, we're gonna be going with the harmonic axis. Now for the harmonic axis themselves, you obviously want to go with the orange shaded style. The futuristic look of the harvesting tools just goes really well with the theme of the backlink. Then for the control, we're gonna be going with the alphabet soup. Now the alphabet soup, it is a little bit corny, but it just matches really well because the soup itself is orange. Then for the glider, we're gonna be going with the flux flyer. Now the flux flyer itself again does have the futuristic look that goes really well with the backlink and the harvesting tools. Then for the wrap, we're gonna be going with the call sign wolf. Now the call sign wolf itself does have this orange design, very subtle but effective. Now for our next combination with Dazzle, we're gonna be pairing it up with Gains. Now Gains is just an arrow pointing up. The arrow itself is orange, and even though it is subtle, it's very effective because the outfit does have a lot of orange. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Tangerine Terror. Now the Tangerine Terror itself is a simple harvesting tool that you could buy in the item shop. At 500 V-Bucks, it does have enough orange to actually make it in this combination. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the lava. Now the lava control itself does have orange, which is something that I'm going with this combination. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the hyperboard. Now the hyperboard glider with the Nova Strike edit style just have this red and orange color scheme that even though the outfit doesn't have red, it still has orange, so it matches really well. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the triangles. Now the triangles wrap itself does have orange, and even though it's not the same orange, whenever you do fire your weapon, it does get brighter, so it matches really well with Dazzle. Then for our next combination with Dazzle, we're going to be pairing her up with the Sunwings. Now the Sunwings themselves matches really well. It is identical to the orange she is wearing on her outfit, so it was a no-brainer to actually include this. And then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Razor Edge. Now the Razor Edge itself is a brighter orange, but it matches really well. The aesthetics of it just goes really well with the outfit. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the zip ribbons. Now the zip ribbons itself goes really well just because it's a very simplistic control. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Forerunner. Now the Forerunner and the harvesting tools are from the same set, so they really match really well. The main reason why I'm using this glider is because it is the best orange glider we do have in the game, and you're very limited because there's not really a lot of them. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the camo post. Now the camo post itself is just a wrap that does have an orange and blue camo that goes really well with the orange and blue from the skin. Then for next combination with Dazzle, we're going to be pairing her up with the Champion's Crest. Now the Champion's Crest itself is just the FNCS crest you do have on your back. It is a hologram. It is very cheap in the item shop, so if you do have it, it's never going to return to the item shop. So just take advantage of it and use it. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Katanas. Now the Katanas themselves, we're going to be using the Sunburst edit style since they look very orangey and they match really well. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Spectral Essence. Now the Spectral Essence is very futuristic, and back when she was released there wasn't really control, so it just goes back to a normal and more simple times. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the iOS Stealth Sail. Now for this glider, just matches really well because of the black and orange aesthetics it does have. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Burn Mark. Now the Burn Mark wrap itself does have this red and orange, and you do see the orange translating to the red, to which complement the backling very well. Then for our last combination with Dazzle, we are going to be pairing her up with the Astro World. Now for the Astro World, we're obviously going to go with the fiery orange edit styles since it does make the core of the center orange. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Bash Burner. Now with this combination, we're going to be going for like a fiery combo, and the Bash Burner got you covered. The grip itself, it does have a bright orange similar to that of the outfits. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the lava. Now the lava from the control itself matches really well with the fiery orange from the core from the Astro World itself. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Cinder. Now the Cinder glider itself matches really well because of the orange and reddish design it does have. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Triangles. Now the Triangles wrap itself just matches really well because it does have a fiery orange similar to that of the backling and harvesting tool. Now for the honorable mentions with Dazzle, you could pair it up with anything that does have like a bright yellow. Anything with orange or blue is going to match really well. Now those are the 6 combinations I did find for Dazzle. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of your fake cosmetic skins every single day. If you guys want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 D's all together. Each time you guys use my code in the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it, and it really helps this channel grow. And if you guys have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.